Hey random stranger, let's get straight to it. So Hololive's Tokoyami Towa, her Scream EP is what we're going to be getting into today. I feel I'm already primed to really like Towa because I know that she has like a deeper register, which is an admitted bias of mine. I'm also though looking forward to this album because originals are like windows into the soul of an artist. Or at least they should be. So hopefully we'll learn a lot more about Towa through her music today. And as always, I will do a first listen through of the music and then we can go back and have a look at the lyrics, which Sapphire, shout out to you, has very kindly collected all in one place for me. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay, first track, AKUMA. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be good. I can tell already. Kind of sounds like it's in Phrygian mode. Whoa. I love her voice. Okay, Aragata Saigo, I mean, I don't know what that means, I have no idea, but I love how she articulated that. Also, I have to say, like, that amped up bass paired with Towa's deep voice is like a match made in heaven. Oh, there's that growl. Okay. Ooh, a bit of verse variation next would be nice. Thank you. I really like that sing-songy part. Ah, more melodic and rhythmic variation. Excellent. Oh, there we go, bridge. Nice. Yes, I like that step down to the major sixth. And then that chromatic step down to the minor sixth. So high, I love this song. What a headbanger. Hey, melodic break. You know what? This is such a well-constructed song. I'm very impressed. Oh, chromatic key change! Nice. She's killing it, man. Yeah. Oh, great, strong opening track. Nice, nice, nice. Oh man, I love the development in this song. I think that is the first thing that is just like just in my head, compositionally, structurally, emotionally with Towa's voice. Yeah, just great development all throughout. Okay, highlights for me. What can I say? To start with, her voice totally hits my deep register bias, as I said before. But it's not only that, it's the power in her voice more than holds its own against the thumping percussion and that super dirty bass that they use in this song. Like here, for example, in this opening section, just after the first couple of seconds, so you've got that bass front and center, and Towa's just right there with it, just killing it. Yeah, that part where she does the sort of sing-song parody voice, I like that a lot because it serves to contrast and then consequently highlight her normal, like, gravelly, powerful voice. I like the nuances in her singing too. Like here, for example, yeah, that tiny detail in there, when she sings that one note, the da 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 da, yeah, that the B flat, she like lightens her voice for a split second before hardening it again. Like, just listen to it one more time. Yeah, so how do I do this? So in slow motion, if the closed fist represents the hard rock voice that she has, and then open fist is the much lighter tone that she uses, in slow motion, what she did just there was like da 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 da, like it's like loosen and then tightens up really quickly again. Yeah, great nuance. I actually didn't notice that in the first playthrough. She probably does that a couple more times elsewhere. It reminds me of why her King cover stood out to me. That one note that she changed by lowering it by one tone compared to everyone else. And it lasted only a split second, again, but that made a huge difference even though you wouldn't think it would. So yeah, just exactly the same thing here. Other highlights from the song itself, I love that it is a rock song that is for the most part in B-flat Phrygian mode. So here comes the nerdy music theory part that you're more than welcome to skip over. But let me pull up MuseScore so I can show you. So what is a Phrygian scale and why does it add to the spiciness of the track? So the Phrygian scale is very similar to the natural minor scale, which is what most minor songs are written in, but with one small slight difference, and that is that it has a flat second note. So what that means is this is your very normie B flat natural minor scale. And then this is what we call the B flat Phrygian mode, which, as you can see, has the flatted second compared to the natural minor scale. So this is B flat Phrygian. Yeah, so with that just seemingly very small difference, the flatted second actually adds kind of a dark twist to the music, makes it a bit more ominous and injects an additional source of tension into the song. That's why when the song started, I liked it almost immediately because of that flat second. Like this flatted, the C flat, that just immediately jumps out at you from the get-go, from the opening riff. Let's play it from the opening riff so you can hear where the C flat comes in. Yep. So da 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 da, the C flat. Because this opening riff with the flatted C flat is just the key building block on which everything else in this song is layered on top of. Those badass vibes with the Phrygian mode that's represented really strongly in that riff is just sustained throughout the rest of the song and lends to it a very cool, sort of like quirky vibe that I really liked. Something else that's cool about how they've used the Phrygian mode is that this main riff features quite prominently the tritone, the infamous tritone. So if I pull up, I've transcribed the main riff here. Okay, oh, don't need that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the tritone, which is like really the augmented fourth or the diminished fifth interval, it gets its name from the fact that it is an interval that spans 3 whole tones, so tri. It is also known as the devil's tone, which is appropriate given Towa's character. And why is it called the devil's tone? Well, it was because, I guess, way back in the Middle Ages, when there wasn't really an established tonal structure, it is just it was considered, or it is, an extremely dissonant and unstable interval. So unlike the perfect fourth or the perfect fifth, which creates intense emotions of resolution, the devil's tone or the tritone just kind of like, it's really unresolved by contrast. And so because of that, it was considered highly inappropriate or unsuitable for use in proper music. People will tell you that it was actually banned by the church in certain centuries. Some people say that's a myth, but whatever the case, it was very, very rarely used in old music. It wasn't really until Black Sabbath in the 70s started incorporating the devil's tone into their music that it is now synonymous with just badass rock music and is extensively used to create additional tension. Okay, so I'll play the main riff for you and then I'll point out the devil's tone in a sec. So the devil's tone is like here, da da. That's your augmented fourth interval. Here it is again. And then I think that's it. Oh, here it is again. So it's just very prominent in this main riff, which is repeated constantly throughout AKUMA. It's almost like Towa is going, hey, don't forget the fact that I'm a devil. Like, here's a riff with a bunch of, you know, tritones or devil's tones to make sure that you don't forget. I want to elaborate a little bit more on what I meant when I said I really appreciate the development in this song. So as I was listening to it, there were various points throughout where I was like in my head, oh, please do something different here, or maybe try that out, so that we get taken to a new and exciting place musically, and that it doesn't just stay static, and you create that tension and just keep building and building and building that up such that the final resolution is that much more satisfying. And this song pretty much hit every single thing on my compositional wish list, which was amazing. So for example, like the way that verse 2, so you had verse 1 and then the chorus, and then the way that verse 2 was switched up here with the cutting out of the synths, leaving just that dirty, dirty bass. And then Towa here just singing a different variation on the melody and the rhythm that was in verse 1. And also next, oh my god, her growls are so good. Okay, so then next is like the build up to the bridge here. Yeah, going into the bridge, that was great. This bridge mixed in elements of the parallel B-flat major here in with the minor. So basically just mixing in the happy sounding chords with the more minor sad sounding chords. Huge generalization, but let's go with that. So yeah, the mixing of the major and the minor, just like another source of spiciness that I liked. Just play it a little bit before that. Da, 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 major chord, da, back to the minor, and then it repeats again. Yeah, so I really like that. Oh, and then this upcoming part. They extended this very syncopated part with the chromatic progression, dun 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 dun, which was very cool. I think they just added an extra couple of bars of that. Yeah. Okay, and then after those elevated, like tension-filled couple of chromatic progression bars, we're led into this section with long sustained chords. Dun, dun, sustained. That part with the sustained chords that are held for longer, that offered some sort of needed rest or a bit of resolution before the final build-up. And that more resolved feeling comes from the repeating of the 5-to-1 perfect cadence in that part. Okay, let's just go back to MuseScore to kind of explain what I mean by the 5-to-1 perfect cadence. So let's pull it up. This is the chord progression that's being used in this pit stop of a section that offers a little bit of relief before the final launch. You can see at the top there's lots of Roman numerals, and those are basically just indicating which tone of the scale or which chord of the scale is being used. And you'll see a lot of 5-to-1s in there. So I'm just putting it out 5-to-1, 5-to-1. There's another one, 5-to-1, and then the final one, just like 4 perfect cadences in there. 5-to-1 is known as the perfect cadence because it is considered, or it has the most resolved or finished going home kind of feeling. Yeah, let's just play the transcribed version of what the bass line is doing in this section. 5-1, and then another 5-1, 5-1, and then the music, it's this. 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. Right, so you can see how that brief respite with all of these 5-to-1, 5-to-1 cadences that offer a bit of like rest or resolution, it sets us up really well and just kind of readies us for that final explosive key modulation that just happened, which then of course launches us into the final section and then the end of the song. So I guess the point is, like, by pointing out all of these like interesting milestones of development in this song, it makes the track just super entertaining in the whole like 3.5 minutes that it runs for. Like it does everything right really to keep the progression and the development of tension and the, I guess not just the development of tension, it's like the increase and then slight decrease and then the final explosive increase in tension all the way to the end. It just does all of that really well. Okay, time to just focus on the lyrics now and listen to the song again while we're at it. I am expecting a lot of just badass lyrics that talk about how devilish she is based on how prominent the devil's tritone is in the music. So here we go. Oh, who knows? It might just be a really cute song paired with a super devilish just hard rock track. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start counting how many mentions of the devil are in this song. So she's cute, but she's also a devil. So let's not forget that. Wow. She's comparing herself to a virus. Is she confirming that the Kenzokus are an actual cult? I mean, I guess you don't really have to have extra confirmation. Dubby dubby. Oh, I love her yeah, by the way. That was an interesting verse. She like sort of like come to the dark side or the devil side because being human sucks. I don't know these like BBBB. Are they like just cute sounds? Is it the juxtaposition of being cute but also being a badass devil? This is like straying into gangster mode now. I do like when she sings about her violet color, which obviously is her color scheme. It's like it's either very nice violet or it's like perfectly flawless violet, but then she hits you with a badass line. Anyway, does like Towa own a high rolling casino or something? Is that why she's the devil? Even little devils are scary. I feel like that would be sort of Towa's slogan, I guess. I don't really know. I haven't really watched many of her streams or her clips, so I don't really know. But I'm assuming like with a lot of Hololivers, she can be very cute, but also very scary as well. Oh, sorry, I just missed that line. I'm the one who carves and makes things strange. What kind of carving are we talking about? Like flesh carving? That would be strange, I guess. Oh, a trip down under. Okay, I guess she's coming to Australia. No, I don't know. Oh, down under. Hell, sorry. Where hell, Australia's whatever, same. Don't blather, okay. Okay. Here she's saying the human world is a fiction. What's real is like the hell that she inhabits, I guess. Ugh, this is kind of really dark. Do you get it, human? She's encouraging her followers who are humans in this world to follow her into the light and I guess overtake the world. It's world domination basically is what this song is about. And the only kind of person that can get that job done of world domination is a full-blown proper devil. Got it. Okay, here's the resolution bit. She's the messenger of the devil world. Shoot the shadows. The Devil's World Federation? Man, what kind of cult are you guys in? She's like, you're either for me or against me. Like, if you're not gonna help me overtake the world, shut up and sit down. It's a healthy mood. I mean, I don't resent everything. Don't really know what that refers to. To know the darkness. Okay, I mean, you know what? Those lyrics totally plus some matches the tone of the music and how the music is constructed. Yeah, I'm just coming away from the lyrics with a feeling of kind of scared of it. Clearly, you know, Towa is on some kind of mission to take over the world, and she is amassing her devil forces and getting humans to join her side. All right, track 2, Midnight Runaway. Runaway. Whoa, it's totally different style. Interesting piano riffs. It's nice, more sultry tone. I like that switch up in the melodic accompaniment. It's like in a different modal scale, I think. Huh. Oh, a surprisingly direct key change, pulled off very well. Oh, okay. Okay, that was interesting. Like, there's something about the mixed modalities and or the key signatures of this song that makes it intriguing. Like this? Like what just happened there? It's kind of hard to tell if it's like a just like a straight C major, or it's like, or in its relative minor, A minor. Maybe it's like both. I don't know. Oh, I was expecting that key change again, but nope. Just guitar solo time. This is definitely an A minor here. Oh, but then it's just weird random notes that make it sound like it's in C major as well. Okay, anyway. Ooh. I love when she goes up high, even though I do love her deep voice too. Just like that she has good range in her voice. Dun, 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 dun. It's kind of like Earth, Wind and Fire-y. Oh, that's an interesting ending to that song. It's kind of like glitched out for a second there. Okay, interesting. First impressions, it's like a cruisy song. That's quite an enjoyable listen. It's a flatter song, definitely, tension-wise, when compared to AKUMA. But it doesn't become, I mean, it isn't overly repetitive because it has kind of a few things going for it. I already commented on the modal, or rather the tonal ambiguity. that just means we're not quite exactly sure what key certain sections of the piece are in. In this case, sometimes because different parts sound like they're in different keys. For example, even just at the start, when this repeating riff starts off, this is like in A minor. Da, 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 A minor, yep. Da, da, but then it resolves to the C major here with the da, da. Yeah, so, and then of course this riff is used throughout the song, so you keep that ambiguity all throughout. Yeah, there's a palpable like playing around with the keys there, especially flirting around with the A minor and the A minor with the relative C major, and then of course like in the chorus it jumps straight to like the D major. I think the syncopated piano riffs that are also basically driving the song work pretty well. Like if you isolate the piano chords, just pull it up here. This is what it sounds like. It's like da, da, da. Yeah, personally I like when these kinds of rhythmic riffs are used to drive a piece. Also kind of have a soft spot for piano, so I'm all good with it. Overall, if I had to pick either AKUMA or this track, definitely AKUMA, hands down. But track 2, again, nothing, like it's an enjoyable song and I would listen to it again. Track 3, Palette. Rock ballad. Yes. She's got a thick voice. This instrumental was all sorts of great. Strings. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. It's kind of like a suspended drop there, which I really liked. I love this song already. Kind of already to tell it's such a heartbroken kind of song. At least that's what it sounds like. Nice. Those strings really doing their job of building tension. There's where the drop should have been the first time, but no, that's not what they did. That was great. I love the harmonization with herself as well. This beautiful piano. Oh god, the song digs really deep. She's doing such a good job. Oh, do you like the pain in her voice? God, she really sings with her heart. Okay, here we go. Man, just straight up step up progression. Great long note. I love that she gave us a proper, perfect Aussie rock ballad. Honestly, that was just such a vibe-worthy song. Super tight production. But what I think really sold it was Towa. Like her being able to harness her emotion and then either keeping it under great control, especially during the verse, and then letting out more and more and more and more during the chorus, but then like pulling back again and taking it down a notch for other sections. I think I had a favorite part. Actually, it was the bridge, sort of towards the end. Yeah, okay, so I particularly loved how she sang this bridge. Just like so contained. She lets it go and then like just pulls back again. That line, oh my god, let's listen to it again. It's like crying singing. She's so good at it. And she just blasts off. Yeah, she has really good control. I guess the thing is, I'm not gonna say Towa is like the most absolutely amazing singer ever, but it really doesn't matter. Like, okay, technically, like, you know, there are all these things you could say about her technical ability in terms of like how she vocalizes notes and stuff, but really don't care. Like the way that she sings with emotion, and she is a powerful singer, but when she really pulls back before she lets go again, that's what really gets you about her, I think. Another note, I mean, there's also nothing fancy going on in the chord progressions here. It is like your typical rock ballad development, with, you know, for example, the crescendo and the decrescendo of the instrumentation in all the right places that give Towa the stage to showcase what she can do with a well-written ballad, like what she can do with her voice, but also more importantly, what she can do with her heart and how she just sort of molds the instrumentation according to her emotion. So yeah, I don't have too many technical notes, but like for such an emotional song, I don't think that's the point. One thing I will say though is like one of my other favorite parts in addition to the bridge was near the beginning, when she like transitions, the verse transitions into the chorus. Let me hear. So what they did is there's a tension in the build up just to the chorus, but instead of the drop happening on the first beat and the bar of the chorus as you would expect it to, it's just Towa. Hang on, just and drop, but it doesn't drop. It's just Towa and the piano, and then this is where it drops. Whereas, so that was the first lead into the first chorus, whereas for the second chorus, drum roll, bam, and that is when, you know, the drop happens on the first beat of the actual chorus. So I love, again, just like how they played around with that and they just sort of strung out your expectations and they just did something that doesn't comply with what you would normally expect. So that I really, really like that. All right, let's have a peek at the lyrics. A high level guess, maybe this is just a quiet moment that Towa is having on the path towards her world domination, obviously. Maybe she's like having some doubts, as we all do. Even devils have doubts. Go. Is this Sora? Okay, just first off, definitely, obviously, I mean, it seems obvious that it's about her journey as a VTuber. Like, it just seems like it's already so sad in what the lyrics have said so far. This journey to become a VTuber, a successful one, is freaking hard. Probably like on the way, you just don't know if you're doing the right thing or if you're ever gonna get there. It's like it's monochrome. It's hard to tell black from white. So it's like, again, there's just never clarity. No one's there to tell you whether what you're doing is gonna work or not. You kind of just have to barrel your way through. Is my interpretation. I could be totally wrong. Try to paint it up, all the colors never take hold. That just feels so strongly of like she's thinking of all the times that she failed as a VTuber, or I don't know, maybe there's some crisis that happened along the way. Don't even feel alive, stuck in the middle of this all. Oh, it kind of just feels like there has definitely been moments where Towa has thought of giving up, because it's like, is it really worth feeling dead inside? Ugh. I've had enough. This part where the music turns all hopeful, it's kind of just mirrors, I guess, her determination breaking through all of that strife and doubt and fear of other people judging her, I guess. Oh, she is paving her own path, and she'll do it her own way. This is an amazing video. A silver platter is so well and truly meaningless. Whoa, it's just like her eye opening and she's just seeing. She's drowning there and she's like reaching out for the air or the sky. She can't breathe. Is that you guys? Like, is this like your mascot representation of her audience? You guys are like pointing up like the staircase to where she kind of can free herself from drowning and all this like self-doubt and hardship. This is totally a fan song, isn't it? It's like a love song to her fans, I'm guessing, assuming this is what that thing is. Whoa. Oh, that line will always get me when she sings that. And this is my world. That was the sort of like half choked up sort of line, right? And then of course this is where all the color comes in because she's finally found her feet, I guess, and support from people who actually genuinely care about her. Nice hat. Can you buy that hat? Palette. What's that? Oh, that's okay. She wrote the lyrics for this song. I mean, it's such a personal song. It feels like she's just like, it's like open heart surgery. It's just like revealing how much of a struggle it was for her to get to where she is. Oh, I kind of want to know the context. I mean, I guess I'm assuming just what I know about VTubers, there has to have been something along the way, or several things along the way, that kind of really cast doubt into her mind as to whether she could actually make it. Maybe it was before Hololive or after she joined Hololive. I don't know, but I'm so glad that she put this song out. I feel like even just if you know nothing about the context, like me, but you just listen to the song and you read the lyrics, you just can just feel like how much of their blood and soul they put into this work of theirs. So yeah, every song like this that I hear from Hololive girl, I just like massive increase in respect. Track 4, Fact. Hey, okay. Oh, countdown time? 3, 4. It's like 12/8 time. I like it. This is another genre altogether. Oh, I like that sparkly synth. Oh, a nice slowdown with that like sort of drum roll on the snare. She has such good songs. Those synths. Oh, this is another dirty power track, and I am not complaining at all. She's certified badass. Click. Wow. Whoa. She's like really putting that sensuality into her singing. Wait, I kind of just want to listen to that again. It's just a different side of Towa. Oh my god, she's doing like the little sexy growl with those notes. Now she's back to that power rock. Man, just nice variation in tonal quality in terms of her vocals for a short couple of bars there. I am finding that she's just great at nuanced singing. And I so appreciate that because it just adds so much more to the track. It is already a good track anyway, but if you add a singer that really knows how to play with all the colors in her voice, yeah, that's just you've got to hit. Is it just me, or does she sound like a stronger singer? I'm gonna have to look up the chronological order of these tracks. Ooh. It's like in those chromatic octaves in the piano part. Very like Phantom of the Opera-y. Yes, power percussion. Those synths. She has great composers. Whoever's producing and composing these songs, great job. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, love it. It's kind of like distorted vocals. Is it too early? I mean, I'm questioning whether I'm adding Towa bias or not. Maybe too early to to decide. But I'm so impressed thus far with how everything has come together so well on each and every track, which is rare. Like this one, fact, it's composed well, it's mixed well, and Towa is just taking all of that and injecting her own personality and color into the piece and just giving me a really strong impression of owning absolutely and completely the song. So yeah, so good. The combination of the 12/8 time signature plus just the sounds and the instrumentation that they used in this track really treated my ears to that dirty, like a bit grimy kind of sound that I like. I realize I always use the word dirty. I just don't really know a better way to describe it or express it. But yeah, it is 100% a positive thing, and I'll try and elaborate a little bit later on. But first of all, what is 12/8 time? I hear you all just asking with great anticipation. So 12/8 time, or what we call compound quadruple time, is very similar to 4/4 time, or what is known as common time, because it is the most common type of time signature that is used. They both have, so both 12/8 time and 4/4 common time have 4 beats per measure. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. The difference really is just how the pulses within those beats are distributed. So unlike 4/4 time, which divides each of the 4 beats into 2 eighth notes, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 12/8 time divides each of the 4 main beats into 3 eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So why was 12/8 a great choice for this song instead of the normal 4/4 common time? To explain that, I'm just gonna have to pull up the score again. So this is the main riff of Fact, as you can see in 12/8 time, just as it is in the track. And I'll just play it for you. You can hear that 12/8 time kind of has a cool swing to it, And you'll notice it a lot more when you see that same riff written in 4/4 common time. Here's the riff rewritten in 4/4 common time, and just notice how it just sounds a bit stodgier than the 12/8 time. That's why the 12/8 time, the swing that it has to it compared to this stodgier sort of 4/4 time with the same sort of riff, that is the reason why 12/8 time lends so much more strongly to that sort of grimy swagger effect, much more so than with the 4/4 time. Second thing, the instrumentation itself is just dirty and varied, and thus very interesting. So if we just play from the beginning, hopefully I can sort of show what I mean when I say dirty. So from the beginning, it's like they showcase that really grungy synth with the equally grungy bass synth beneath that. And then they just introduced that like random sparkly synth, which was great. Yeah, the combination of synths was great. That drum roll snare with an even more distorted synth. Like a distorted sort of horn synth. And then in the chorus, yeah, it's like they kind of add that distorted bass synth. Or it's like distorted brass, really. And then here, I just love that they used, again, distorted sounds, but almost like distorted choral voices. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, I loved it. And then on top of that interesting library of synths and distorted sounds and vocal additions and whatnot, you also have these sort of little compositional touches that really lifted the intrigue and the quality of the song. So like here, just go back a little bit. Oh no, wait, it's coming up. It's like the half bar of clicks. It's just like, oh, so good. I was not expecting that. And then this next part as well, a bit later. The 3.5 bars of like halftime that lead into the build up for the next chorus. Yes, halftime is just like when it slows down, like you feel them slow the beat down. Yeah, it's just really good sort of subtle touches that again, what you're always looking for is things that just keep your ears interested in what's happening. You know, actually what these touches are triggering memories of for me is actually like Lady Marmalade. Let me see if I can play a bit of it. So why does Towa's Fact remind me of this particular amazing track? Yes, there's the clicks, but really it's like these fat, thick, distorted sort of synths that are grown and like female power synths. Yeah, you gotta love those synths. Also, I think there's a part where there's a slowdown in the beats as well. I think it's after Lil Kim's rap. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That halftime, 3, 4. Oh, it's just that nice tense build up before the next verse comes in. Oh my god, Christina Aguilera's voice, man. And then back to the womp womp of the synths. Yeah, so I know like Fact and Lady Marmalade, you know, they have many musical differences, but also just these common things that made my brain kind of connect the two. I think really it's the attitude that is created with these commonalities, like the clicking, the nature of the synths and just how down and dirty they are, and also things like the slowdown in the beat. Final thing, just this note that Towa sings. I think it's after the clicks. Oh my god. Did you guys hear that? That slow drawling singing. Oh. This is why I love Towa. I mean, I won't even attempt to do it, but she just sang that part just very centrally, and then she's back to like the power rock voice. Yeah. Nuance master. Just want to read the lyrics, the English translation of the lyrics. Hang on, let me just play the song. Okay, here you go. Trapped in a world of eternal darkness, let me hear the screams you'll play. It's a very dark opening. Once you polish your nails, you're like a child. If you want to be tested, put the shackles around those foolish wrists. Hidden behind casual cues, I'll tell you the answer soon enough. Covered in smiling lies, I'll accept you as you're continually denied. Why does this sound vaguely, well not vaguely, just straight up sadistic? Snap your fingers for me, I'm like a kitten. Are these the proper translations? Do you want to be collared, locked in a small cell? Well, I mean, what I can say is this song, lyrics-wise, definitely has more in common with Moulin Rouge or with Lady Marmalade than I thought. There must be some deeper meanings to these sort of very visual word imagery. Okay, so basically it's like, I like freedom. It's like a song about freeing yourself from being locked and boxed in. It can't be taken away by worthless rules. This freedom is already in my hands. Okay, there we go. So, okay, I feel like my brain just totally went in the wrong direction. Let's go the other way. It's like sort of a very wholesome song about recognizing that freedom is already within you. You don't need to beg from it from someone, or you can't be locked away by anyone. You just have to see that you are already free. Right? Pretend you don't understand that you're half asleep. Show me an even hotter darkness now, won't you? Well, this is interesting. I mean, I'll accept you as you're continually denied. I'll tell you the name I'll carve in the eternal darkness. It just sounds vaguely vengeful. Come now, let me hear you scream. Don't just stream, come. I really don't know what to do with that line. Let's just say that the badassery of the song, the dirtiness and the grunginess of it, yeah, I could see how it would fit with the lyrics. Track 5, Born to Be Real. Probably another badass track, just given its title. Yep. Here we go. I can't believe it, but I think she may have yet another banger on her album. Man, whoever was a bassist for this album, stellar. Oh, nice. I love that part. Just like the scratchiness of this whole section. And then the cutouts of the acapella going into the chorus. Hey, I mean, can one say like super powerful anime opening type song? Oh man. Beautiful breakdown. Excuse me. Oh my god. It's angelic, yeah. Devil comes out. So good. Oh my god, I'm so in love. Yes. Man, oh, they brought in those strings at just the right moment. And they're kind of gone now. That was amazing. Another super well constructed song. I can't fault it so far. Okay, so we've got the guitar solo. Nice. Seriously, all we need to perfect this song is like a calm section with just sort of Towa's vocals. Yep. Happy for that. Oh, yes, like this. Just gonna do that growl again. Oh, yes. Nice key change. Okay, she may not give us another growl. I think, oh god, that one growl was amazing. Yep. Ah, da 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 da. My god. Oh man, I am sold. I'm so sold. Like hook, line, and sinker sold on Towa. I'm sorry. Sorry, I wasn't really like deep analyzing that track. So much as just like vibing with the bracing momentum of the song. God, I don't even know if I have any music theory isms really to offer on this one. Only that again, I was hoping for certain compositional milestones to be hit along the way. And again, Towa and this track just hit every single one of them, such that I am super hyped. Like with compositional structure, like you don't have to be unpredictable to be interesting and hit home. Like, you know, you can sort of sense what's coming, but as long as the artist and the instrumentation and everything just blends together perfectly and they just knock it out of the park, even if you sort of know what's coming, because that's generally how these like rock songs are structured, man, Towa just killed, absolutely slayed that track. Yeah, that was freaking impressive. Last track, guys, My Raw. Here we go. It's an interesting type of percussion. Oh my god. Oh, this is like 10 times dirtier than anything that we've had. That's saying a lot. What's that percussion that they're using? It kind of sounds like taiko drums. Like you've got the normal drums, and then this like sort of more traditional type drums. Da, da, da. Nice. That bassist needs to be arrested. I can't get over this riff. Great variation. I feel like a broken record at this point, but they are just knocking these songs out of the park. Oh, her tone, again, meshed with this sort of like crazy dirty instrumental track. I'm dying. Where are they gonna go with this? We're only like midway and it's already insane. This is one long build up. Oh my. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that her? Oh my god. Yes to those like kind of like Phrygian tones. Da 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 da. What are those sounds? So cool. Oh, long, dramatic sustained chords. What, like that distortion. I'm having such a blast listening to this song. Okay, I like those like sort of echoey things that she does with her voice, but guys, to be honest, I don't know what is happening to my brain, but at this point with Towa's tracks, all I'm doing is just like fully being sucked in, not really being analytical much, because the tracks are that good. Like there's nothing for me to pick apart or anything. Wow, like I just love her entire package. Okay, that being the last track, that is a insanely strong, I believe this is a first EP. Like what a debut EP to release. I couldn't really follow any track. That's highly unusual, even within Hololive. And ooh, that pains. I mean, it doesn't pain me to say, like, you know what? Towa is just amazing. Like, yeah. Damn. That was nuts. Okay, last set of lyrics for this insane song. Here we go. I don't know if that's some kind of like traditional cry or something. It would match with the taiko drums. Ugh. That electric guitar, man. Is this the devil? Or is she singing about herself? Like, is this her spirit animal or something? Yes. Oh, she's so badass. So kind of like continuing on that theme of world domination, useless fangs and claws. Oh, people are saying she's useless. like not a real devil or something. She's speaking the devil's language. I love how non-apologetic her lyrics are. It's always about, like, yes, she admits that people have been criticizing and judging her and that maybe she does suffer from some doubts, but she doesn't shy away from standing up for herself. I like, what was that? I like the one length POV asymmetrical and dreads. Someone explain that to me. Hey, she doesn't want to be an angel, right? She'd rather be the devil. Okay, so she doesn't want to conform to anyone's idea of her. And no matter what she says, she's still gonna chase her dreams and be who she is. That's a continuation of the refusal to be locked up in a cell thing. I mean, her audience, like, everyone else would be willing to be locked up by Towa, but it doesn't work the other way around, right? Not even on the red list. I can't believe she just pulled out that yeah on the very last track. Just saving it up for this explosive finale. Okay, that wine bottle label is interesting. Wait, is she talking about the bottom of a wine bottle? Or some kind of abyss? Her soul? I don't really know. I love that part. Oh, yes, Towa. Just my throat, my raw. I love how she expresses herself, her voice so well through her music. Nice. It's kind of like she just pours all of what she envisions herself to be and knows that she can be into her songs and her music. And so what we're hearing really is not just music, it's not just great like instrumentation and vocals, but it's like a representation of her soul, or what she imagines her soul to be and what she's really thinking on the inside. That's a real privilege to be able to like listen to and feel through her voice. I don't even know if the things I just uttered made sense, but just feeling so strongly that Towa just has no limits in terms of how she can express all of the pain and the struggles, but also like the growth and the strength and the I don't care-ness, and her dream of just taking over the world. She has no limits to what she can do with all of that. So man, that was a real trip. I am so glad I went through this EP. Final thoughts on Towa's Scream EP. I don't know if I have anything fresh to add to what I've already ranted and raved about and praised on this album and just about Towa in general. I look forward to learning a lot more about Towa, especially sort of the personal story that's behind the very palpable struggle and pain that's sort of underneath her lyrics, but also just the incredible power that she channels or wants to channel clearly. So, I mean, obviously she's still here. She has over 1 million followers, which is incredible. And she must have definitely leapt over or just fought through, probably not leapt over because that makes it sound too easy, fought tooth and nail and just clawed her way through all of these obstacles. And that's why you can just really hear that in her music. What else can I say? thank you guys, I guess, for chilling with me again for, I don't know, another hour or so, whatever it was. And I hope you enjoyed just listening to Towa and kind of like going all music nerd theory at times, but really just like vibing with Towa's. Ugh, I don't even have a word. I can't use dirty again because I feel like I've used that word way too much and it doesn't even capture sort of how impressed I am with her entire album, which again, I have to reiterate, there was not a single track where I wasn't really enjoying it. And that is pretty rare. Yeah, I guess with that, I'm just gonna wrap that up, and hopefully if you guys can offer any additional context or just want to give your thoughts as well, feel free to have at it in the comments, and I guess I'll see you for the next Hololive analysis, whenever that is.